When you look at the bill and the language of the bill itself, Nanda Kishor ji, it says that orders to prohibit strike on the grounds of morality, decency, public order, and security are being turned. But isn't this a little too ambiguous, is what the opposition is asking? Could you enlighten us on this?
See, it starts off with saying sovereignty and integrity. That's the first part of it, sovereignty and integrity of India, following by security of any state. That's another important factor from the federal perspective. Then also on the public order, and then the last two terminologies that come are on decency and morality. Now, decency and morality is that the government expects its employees who fall under the Ministry of Defense, because they directly come under the Departments of Defense Production. That's how they work till now. Now, though, they have thought about something else, which we will speak in the next segment. Uh, they would want them to conduct in a manner that befits government employee. That's the first and foremost part. It no point of time wants to curtail on individual freedom or anything of that sort. It just does not want to sound that the very agency from where equipments come for national security and to secure the nation, they themselves are doing certain things that are not acceptable. It's just that maybe the word morality and decency have just come like as if there is some sort of a moral policing that the state is trying to do. But their idea is simple, because I heard the day when this was done, somewhere around the 16th of June, when Rajnath Singh spoke about it, and subsequently there were other people as well who commented on why certain types of requirements that are there. It simply said that what they want to bring in here is an order, and that order leading to some amount of discipline, and then that discipline leading to higher production, keeping the idea of Atmanirbharta, because these are the institutions, we know these have the legacy, and these are the institutions which are extremely crucial if you have to look at the indigenization of the defense production. So from defense production perspective, if these people go on strikes, and we know what's happening in the borders with China, what's happening in other places, and India also has to raise the bar with regard to its own equipments and other things, and look at cutting down on bringing equipments from elsewhere. So some amount of discipline, some amount of decency. What they meant to say is that longevity in terms of the work that they do has to be there. They just cannot go on hartals and strikes and every other union calling a strike and then disrupting, which can also bring down the morale of others. When they say morality, it does not just mean the morality of that individual who's in the strike or who's trying to disrupt a particular activity. It also will affect the morale of others who might be committed, who might not want to get involved in any of these things because of the unions. We know how the unions work. Because of those factors, that their morale also can come down, which may lead to larger, from the larger perspective, hampering the morality of the whole institution itself. It just brings down the discipline and the morality. That's how they have spoken about. Decency is all about the conduct, because they just cannot go on a rampage and become destructive or destroy anything, because that's not befitting to a government employee, especially someone who works on the national defense.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.